Good morning everyone, Gwen Donning from Multihullsworld. Today we are on the Aventura 37 Explorer here at the International Multihull Show in La Gramotte. We have been waiting to show you this boat. It might look familiar again. It is actually a power version of the Aventura 37 that everybody knows so well from the builder. They basically just removed the rigging, the mast, and made it a powercat. It is not your typical powercat. We actually call it more a trawler in our lingo because it is not a fast boat. It is a cruising boat. It is more in the, slow life kind of vibe. This boat is right now equipped to 57 horsepower engines. The maximum it offers, it goes 57, 80, and 115. So as you can see, it's not a big motorization on that boat. It's not the point. The point is not to go fast. It's to enjoy life on the water and not have to worry about working the sails and finding the true wind angle. So let's take a little look, and I'll help you discover this beautiful little powerboat. It is a 37 footer, so I'm actually quite surprised about the size of the aft cockpit here for a powercat that size. You find a lot of the sail, it is the sailboat initially that they turn into a powerboat, so you still find a little bit of the configuration. We'll see it a little bit at the helm station and everything, but it is a good size aft cockpit here. You got big seating area at the aft there with some storage underneath. Same here, a little lounge on the side. A pretty large table for the dining area. You can probably sit 2, 4, 6 with additional sitting, probably up to 8 people at that table, which is very nice. On the starboard side there, you do have an extra lounge area, so they've added a lot of sunbathing everywhere around the boat. We're going to see some more as we move forward. Speaking of motorization, I just want to show you, because I know that you guys always like to see a good old view of the engine room. So keep in mind this one is the 57 horsepower one, and you can put a little more, but again, this boat was designed, they extended the transom a little bit compared to the sailed version, so that you have a little more surface area after the boat. That being said, it's not meant to be planing or anything, so you do not want to push the speed too much regardless. Come with me to the helm station. It's actually pretty interesting when you know where this boat comes from. You do have a little weird feeling here, because this is where you would usually find all your rigging. All your lines coming back, winches and everything. Mast, you can almost still picture it, and now you've got that very clean and empty space there, which they actually used for some solar power, solar panels over there. Might as well optimize the space. The helm station is nicely protected with a little T-top there to give you some shade. They got plenty of cup holders over there, so you don't dehydrate while on the way. Making our way forward, you can actually notice very large passageways there, which is typical of sailboats. You don't usually find that on powerboats as much. But again, coming back from the sail, which takes you to the bow of the boat. As I said earlier, a lot of lounging areas, more sunbeds here in the bow. The trampoline stayed. There was a discussion of removing the trampoline and closing it up with a full deck here, but several reasons led to that decision. Structure, one; cost, second. So it's who doesn't enjoy a trampoline on a catamaran, whether it's sail or power. So that one decided to stay. We're gonna take one little look right here, because that's actually pretty interesting. We'll see it from the inside as well, but that large opening in the front window gives you a lot of ventilation in the main saloon of that boat. Handrails everywhere again, which is quite interesting for a boat that size, because it can, you're on a 37 footer, so it can rock a little more than a bigger powercat. So you like having some safety as you're moving along. And this is the last sunbathing area that we were talking about. very large here on the rooftop. Doesn't have a sunshade in any fashion, so you're there to tan and nothing else. But you need some space for every kind of crew member, so this is very practical. Coming back inside, we're gonna take a look at the main floor here. So as we enter this 37 Explorer, it is a lot of light here, a lot of natural light, a lot of natural ventilation as well. We're here in La Gramotte, it's actually pretty hot already, and still it feels nice and cool in this main saloon. Large sitting area with kind of like a module table here that I'm not gonna mess up the decoration, but you can flip it to make it, you can flip that one to make it into a big dining table. But when it's in coffee table configuration, then at least you can walk around easily if you want to come and have a little drink, coffee, etc. I'm moving very smoothly to the chart table. So that chart table here is actually not going to be standard on the 37 Explorer moving forward. The seating area is going to extend all the way to the end, and those screens are going to be much bigger screens on a nice panel here. If you still want it though, you can absolutely request it, but it's going to be an option. So you have control of everything here, all the electronics of the boat. Earlier, Stefan just turned on all the lights on the boat by one little click on that screen, which was very impressive when I was searching for the buttons. And then moving forward, you have the galley. L shape, U shape, you decide, but pretty secure little galley here for a 37 footer. Again, it's a lot of room. Gas stove top, a lot of storage. I mentioned it earlier on my previous videos, but the Aventuras do their carpentry in-house, so they actually put a lot of closets everywhere. They optimize the space. Very round forms all through the boats. You have very few sharp angles. You still find a couple here and there, but they've made a very big effort at rounding up everything. So, moving down into the cabins, we're going straight into our owner cabin, because that's always our favorite. So we are here in the starboard hull of the 37, a very large bed actually, pretty decent height. It's not too high, but you still have a little step to go up and down if needed. You do not have passageways because it's still a 37 sailboat design initially in the hull, so you do not have that much width, but very correct size bed for a boat that size. Small couch here with a vanity, nice mirror, more storage here. I mean, you can even turn that into a little working area if you need to, because you've got enough room for a desk and still have the view on the water. This, I mentioned earlier with Emmanuel, is actually really nice because you can close the whole cabin, but they put some glass here, so you can actually still have natural light coming in and you don't feel like you're at the bottom of the hull, you know, which is very well thought. As you move forward, you have a little dresser area, a lot of drawers, a lot of storage, always appreciated for an owner. As I move along, there's some of the technical bits here that you can have easy access from the owner's hull. Really cool. And then you make your way to the bathroom. This is actually a pretty good sized bathroom and definitely a pretty good sized shower too. I'm 175, so you still have, what, another 15 centimeters or so. So almost 2 meters of headroom in the shower, in the bathroom in general. Very generous volumes, a lot of storage, even just those little, you know, those little cupboards here is very convenient if you just want to drop stuff that's not gonna fall every time you're going underway. And storage, always storage, and recessed lighting actually. I actually really like that lighting around the mirrors. And more storage. Love it. Ooh, little feature, you need to see that, Emmanuel. That tap actually folds in and out on the sink. So yeah, it is pretty cool. All right, let's move to the port hull. So today we're actually on a 3-cabin version of that boat. We're now in the aft port cabin. It's another really good sized bed. It's similar to the one on the other side, with all the storage that we talked about earlier, including the, do they have hanging closets? They have full-size hanging closets as well. Really cool. The same rounded angles everywhere. And this hull actually has a shared bathroom, which, you know, 37 feet, again, you can only ask for so much. Really nice little bathroom here. And as you move forward, you can see that the forward port cabin has a bed that is, well, let's just say the bed size that you can get on the 37-footer as well. It is a sailboat afterwards, so it is definitely a little narrow at the feet. You probably have like a meter 10 or something, probably more like 140 for on the head side. So it's not horrible, but it is definitely a little narrower than what you would find on the aft cabins. So let's go back up. So we're now done with the interior visit. I am back at the Helm station here on this 37. I need to give you a little bit of context on the trawler market, because some of the other builders tried it 15 years ago. Massive disaster. People were not ready for it. That's not what they were expecting. We are now moving into that, generation where it's a little bit more as we said earlier, the slow life vibes, where you're trying to take everything down a notch, think of the environment a little bit more. And so I think that's why the trawler is actually going to be a success now, is because it is coming at the right time in the right place. The 37 Explorer doesn't actually have much competitors on the market right now, and its big feature is the price point. It's actually really well placed on the market, so that probably is going to be the reason for its success. So I hope that you enjoyed the visit. We sure did. And we'll be trying that boat very soon, so look out for a boat test in the Multihulls World issue. In the meantime, don't forget to like the video, share it, subscribe to our YouTube channels for more Multihulls World videos of the new boats of the market today. And we'll see you soon on the water. Bye.